Okay, now we are going to go over what is in my backpack. Okay, first off, on the outside, I have my shovel. It's a Mammut hoe shovel. Very important to carry that around. And then in my outer pocket here, I have a saw for cutting those trees down, collecting a little bit of firewood, you name it, very important. In my goggles pocket, good guess, I have goggles. These are ones from 5 & 9 that are heated. I generally wear the non-heated, happen to stay later, put the heated goggles on so then I can ride out in the dark without any fogging issues. In my main pocket here, I have all the stuff. Probe, I got the 320 centimeter probe. Obviously that's for Avalanche rescue and just figuring out the snow depth for where you're riding. In this zipper pocket, I have a Mountain Lab helmet light and a mount and another Mountain Lab headlamp because there has been some long nights, and another mount because sometimes you hit your head off of a tree branch or something and they break, so good to have a spare one. Got my Zoleo, very important to have that. Keep in touch with outside world, make sure, give mom an update, make sure that they know that you're okay so they don't send help. I never ride with a hoodie on my jacket. I find it really annoying because it fills up with snow, but it is good in case you have to be stopped for a while to keep snow from going down your back and melting. Hand warmer here, quick, easy access. Spare sled key, I generally always have this programmed to the sled that I'm riding so that I have a spare in case mine breaks or gets lost or something. I got some tuck tape, nice and handy. It's good for little fix-its or if you rip your jacket or pants for some reason. You will rip your jacket and pants if you ride trees. I got some toilet paper, that's self-explanatory there. This is just gas station de-icer. I put tape on it so that the little cap wouldn't come undone. The throttle freezes or something. I got that in my backpack. This has Advil and Tylenol in it. Good to have handy as well. Leatherman, never know if you need to grab something or you need easy access to a knife real quick or something, so keep that in my backpack as well. That's it for that. Then I have this in a waterproof bag because I hardly ever open it. I like keeping it nice and dry. Plus it keeps it contained in this larger pocket. I do take this out fairly regularly and open it up, make sure that there's no moisture accumulating in here. Mountain Med first aid kit. I took a 80-hour wilderness first responder course with Mountain Med Consulting. Jill, the instructor, is fantastic. That was set up through Soul Rides. Curriculum was changed to kind of focus on the motorized aspect of backcountry first aid. This is a sweater underlayer. It's all polyester. It's got a hood on it. It's super warm. I pretty much never wear this because I overheat. For some reason I had to stay overnight. This definitely would be getting put on. In here in my little grocery bag, I have an emergency blanket bivvy. Another emergency bivvy. This one would be good for putting on the ground and then getting into this one. This is a Tensor bandage and some other random bandages here. Spare toque that I never wear, but I always carry around. Spare socks that are really warm, and fire starters. These fire starters are made out of egg carton and shavings with wax on them. So once you start it, it slowly burns. And I also have 2 lighters tucked in here as well. Here I have, this is the case that I always carry around for the GoPros. Currently using the GoPros to film this right now. These 3 spare batteries. This opens up. Another 3 spare batteries. Extra lenses for the goggles on my helmet. There's 2 extra lenses in here, clear, a yellow, and then on the goggles themselves, I got the red one. And they just pop off magnetic, super handy to change. Then air canister, obviously, I always make sure that this is nice and tight. There has been instances where people have this air canister and they either never test it or they don't notice it. It can become unscrewed a little bit. And then if you pull your handle, it doesn't actually puncture the burst disc, and then your bag doesn't blow up. So it's good to regularly check, make sure that this is screwed on there tight. You should pull it and check the airbag, make sure it functions properly at least once a year. I have my radio charged up, and through the radio slot, I have it routed through here, and then I have my mic. There you have it. That's what's in my backpack. That's on my back every single day that I ride. Okay, let's go over what is in my 23-pound tunnel bag. This bag is from SkiDoo themselves. Really nice because it's a dry bag. It's got this turtle shell that you can expand up and be able to carry more stuff. I have what I would normally bring on a normal day of riding, but right now I have 2 full things of water. This is generally the size of waters that I bring. And then in my dry bag, I put everything else in another dry bag. So this is empty now. This is stuff that I generally don't want to have to take out and use. We'll go through what I carry in this dry bag. I have this little metal pot. You're able to melt snow in there and have as much water as you want. Little fuel container here. Another spare bag. When I blow a belt, I always grab all the pieces and put them into a grocery bag so that I can dispose of it properly. Not cool to just chuck all your garbage into the woods, even if it's blowing up spare belt. Spare gloves. In this glove, I have a little torch in case you bend something plastic and you need to heat it up, bend it back, or help start a fire or something. I have the trigger taped so then it can't accidentally turn on by itself. I have this heavy duty tarp. I've used this in the past on an overnight stay. Came in really handy. It kept the injured person off of the snow, kept them from melting the snow and getting even wetter. I have the SkiDoo specific toolkit here. I added like a little hose clamp in here and another little spare wrench, 15 mil. Because on these turbos, you need two 15 mils for the rear axle. Overall, that kit is really handy for fixing a lot of things or taking things apart, check things out. And here I have, this is kind of I should probably go through this a little bit better and maybe cut down a little bit on the weight. But I basically have an assortment of random wrenches, a bunch of zip ties, cable ties, needle nose, dual purpose for snips. I got wire in here. Kind of a large assortment of sort of random tools, but they are very handy for when I need them. Here I have a emergency camping shelter. This would be good to block wind or something if you did dig a hole and you had to stay the night. Here I have a toe strap from Mountain Lab, and that wraps up what I carry for spare stuff in my tunnel bag. Just to recap on this video a little bit, I hope this helps you guys put together what you want to specifically bring into the backcountry. Just by making this video, I have realized that I am missing a few things out of my own packs, and I am making a list of things that I need to get to complete it. Have a look at the description, see the content list that I have for both my backpack and tunnel bag, and then the things that I am going to be adding in there as well. Then you can make your own list, put together your own bags so that you're ready for anything in the backcountry. Thanks for watching.